Hello everyone and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. Today I'm going to be finishing the first set of Masmorra, Dungeons of Arcadia. We're going to level 3 and we're going to go to the throne room in this video. Alright, so what I was planning on doing before is I was going to have Makumba go and explore at the end of her turn, but when looking at this level 3 tile, that's a bad idea. 2 enemies spawn in her room. That's not something she wants to deal with. So, especially with no dice and only 4 health. So I think we're going to take a chance and we're going to end her turn. We're going to stay in here for one more. We're going to have Travis go and let's see what happens. The bad thing of doing this, of course, is all these enemies will move. So this Cyclops is going to go into here. This enemy is going to go into here, and this enemy is going to go into here as well. Now we can have a total of 4 enemies in this room. I'm really hoping Travis, though, is going to be able to just zip himself out. We'll see. Let's move on to round 11. And we need to draw a new evil card. Gross. Deadly Aura. That doesn't sound good. If any hero ends this turn in the same room as another hero, each hero in that room takes 2 wounds. Oh, that's actually really bad. Okay. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. I totally forgot, you guys. We have to spawn. Usually this doesn't matter, but sometimes this can actually be an issue. So let's see what we get. We get a Ghost and a Manticore. That Manticore is a 4/4. We already know what the Ghost does. The Manticore has the ability of Quick Stab, performance attack, even if attacked or killed by ranged attacks. So he's going to pay you back regardless. We'll place the Ghost here and the Manticore here. Shouldn't have an issue with those two because we will be moving on. Let's see what Travis gets. So I think I'm going to keep these 2 for sure. I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep these 2 and this one as well and re-roll this, hoping maybe for a magic. A magic might not be bad. Okay, a potion will work too. We have all of our dice here. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to drop this potion here so we don't have to encounter this ghost. Okay? Left her alone, we're avoiding combat. Then we need to have 6 to fight him. Well, what we're going to do is drop this potion here for 3 fight, and then pay 3 more coins. Because remember, the Cyclops ability is you can use coins as swords. So that's going to give us 6 swords, which will be able to defeat him. We're going to use this shield, plus these 2 shields, so we take no damage. Because that's 3 shields against his 3 hits. And so he's going to give us 4 XP. At this point for Travis, the XP doesn't matter. I'll do that, but once I get to 21, I'm not going to keep tracking it. It doesn't matter. We do get a treasure. Oh, this is awesome, you guys. Ambush or Sunstrike. Just 2 bow and arrows. We're totally going to be using this. We're then going to drop our sword here to get 1 XP, which we don't care about, but we're going to get 2 additional coins, which is really helpful because we just gave up 3 coins. And the biggest thing, 2 more treasure cards. Here's our deck. 1, 2. Another ambush. And what is this? Cancel the effect of a revealed evil card. Oh, look at the top 2 cards of the evil deck. You may put one on the one or both of them on the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Yeah, I actually kind of like this one better because I guess you would know what's coming, but I don't know. I just like the ability to cancel it, but still cool. And more arrows. We still have these 2 dice left and our free feat. So now we're going to move to level 3. Technically, whoever explores level 3 gets 3 more experience points. I was really hoping to have Makumba do that, and maybe in the other, when I do the other side, I'll do that. But I decided to have Travis go get some more treasure cards, and it definitely paid off. So he'll get 3 more experience, but like I said, I'm not going to stop tracking. He's already at level 4, so who cares? First thing that we do is we need to spawn the enemies that we know are going to be there. We have 4 cultists and our boss, Melpheus, whatever the heck his name is. The M-Dude, that's what I'll call him. We also have this, the one eye or the seeing eye here. He does not show up unless 3 out of the 4 of these cultists are killed. Here's the thing. The cultists don't move. So as long as we don't go into both of these rooms, we should actually be okay and we should not have to worry about that eye coming out. Hopefully. We do place our treasures. We got 4 here. And it's hard to tell, but I believe this looks like you can't come into here. Everything has to funnel into the center from the stairs and then go into this spot. So we can't go directly into this room. We have to go this way, but so do the enemies. Now these guys don't move, but we're gonna spawn 2 minors and 1 major in these 3 spots. Those are random, so let's go roll our dice. Okay, we're gonna grab 2 minor. So I'm gonna dig in here. Let's grab these 2 and 1 major. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this guy. All right. Let's give them a roll. So we already know what the rust insect does, and I believe this is the Chulu. Yep, and if you don't spend a magic when you defeat him, you have to give up all your gold. Ugh. And then this guy is new. He's a demon Belial, and he can be killed with 2 potions. So either 2 potions or just 3 attack. He does 2 and gives you 2 XP. We're going to have, so the Chulu has to go over here. Then we're going to have the rust insect go over here. And we're going to have the demon get himself right here. Awesome. Now, Travis is going to have to encounter both of these enemies. I don't think you guys have seen a cultist before, so they just steal potion dice or a potion symbol. That's their ability, and they're 2/2. We need a total of 5 damage to take them out. And guess what? We have these 2 treasures, which give us 4 bow and arrows, plus this bow and arrow for 5 total damage. And they don't have any payback, which is awesome. So we take both of these out. We would gain 1 XP for each because each of them are minor minions. But what the big thing is we get 2 more treasure cards. Let's draw 2. Oh, we have a chain heal and a battle cry. That's not bad. Ooh, I might want to use this to heal him. He'd go up to 6. I gotta think about that. Stealth would be pretty nice too. Ignore a payback on the first attack you make this turn. That won't be bad either. Remember, we have to move out of this room. Otherwise, we're gonna take 2 points. Both of us will take 2 points of damage. So we're gonna use our feet and do a little bit of walking. We're gonna walk into the center room. And then it becomes the question of, do we go into the boss room or not? We have nothing left to attack. So we would just take 4 points, which would kill us. We have a potion to put us back. You know what? We're just going to stop here. I mean, the way I've been able to defeat Malpheus before is you go in there instantly, right away. We'll see what happens. We'll move on to the Dungeon Master phase. All of the cultists will stay, but I believe these 2 enemies still will move. So the rust insect and this Chulu are in here. We don't spawn because there's no spawning icon on here, so we end that turn. Let's move to the next round. Moving to round 12, and we draw an evil card. Clumsy. Any player must pay 1 gold for each bow and arrow die the active hero uses this turn. And not terrible. Now at the start of every turn, now that we're in the throne room, Malefius attacks us in 2 different ways. We're going to roll this green die to determine in this room if we summon a major or a minor monster. So if the green die is a shield, a bow and arrow, or a potion, it'll be a major monster. Minor monster, those 3 symbols. Also, each room has 3 symbols on the 2 or 3. Some have 2, some have 3. But they have these symbols in the room. I'm going to roll this gold die, or orange, I guess. It looks gold to me. This orange die, and if we, whatever icon we get, if any of our heroes are in a room that matches that icon, they immediately take a point of damage. Let's roll these 2. Don't forget, green for spawning, orange for depending on damage. Okay, let's see what we spawned. The sword on the green die is great, and that means we're spawning a minor monster. And you see the 2 rooms our heroes are in? There's no shield at all, so neither one takes damage. Wow, that was probably the best roll you could get. Let's see what minor monster we add to the fray. Ooh, we know this Cobalt. The Cobalt, don't forget, will do his payback irrespective of how you fight him. So we'll place him in here, and that looks gross. Let's now go to Makumba's turn. Makumba's going to use her ability, and she's going to pay 3 coins to spawn a ghoul in her room, which will immediately give her a potion icon. Also, this ghoul will be able to travel along with her if she would like. We'll place the ghoul right in here in her room. She'll then use that symbol to immediately heal to 5 health. Now let's use her feat. She's going to bring along the ghoul, and they're both going to move into this room. Now let's roll our action dice. Okay, we're looking at least for a magic. And we didn't get any. We're going to for sure keep the potion and the feat. And I think we're going to re-roll all of these. Let's see what we can get. Oh, there's a couple magics and some bow and arrows. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. She has to do a total of 7 points of damage. So I think what she's going to do, she's first going to go against this rust insect. And she is going to use 2 bow and arrows. And use this potion for a sword. And she gets 3 coins. Which she'll have to give up 2 of those anyways because of the evil card that we're using. That evil card makes you pay gold every time we use a die that has bow and arrows, but she's used the 2 that have bow and arrows. So that's 3 hits that she's done. Now he does 3 points of damage to her. She's going to take all 3. 1, 2, 3. So she's only at 2 health, but she'll get to draw a card, a treasure card, for beating him. We need 4 damage for this guy. So what we're going to do is first use this magic so we don't have to lose all of our coins. Then we're going to use this magic to change this to a sword. And we're going to give up this treasure card for 3 more swords. Ooh, and a magic. We wouldn't have to use this magic. So I'm going to keep... Yeah, oh cool. So I'll keep this magic out and we'll just get a coin for this. But we take him out for 4. Now he hits for 3 and we used bow and arrows. So that could be a problem. Travis is going to play 2 cards. So he's going to heal 1 wound from every hero in a single room of your choice and choose 1 room. All monsters in that room inflict -1 wounds with their payback until the end of this turn. I was stupid. I was planning on doing this. I forgot to do that before the rust insect attacked. So pretend I did that, and she would be at 3. She then heals 1 because of that card, and Travis is going to heal 1, so he goes to 5 health. And then he only hits for 2, so she's back down to 2, and she's got 1 magic left, but she gets to draw 2 treasure cards because she defeated 2 enemies. And, oh yeah, she'll get 2 XP from this guy because he's a minor monster, and 4 more XP because of this Cholo. So she gets 6 more XP. Nice. Here's her 6 XP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you've got to be kidding me. I know, he's probably a little bit different. And she'll draw these 2 cards, and she levels up. Oh, these are 2 pretty sweet ones. Smack 2 swords or 3 swords during her turn, critical strike, or choose a monster. It has -2 defense this turn because you taunt them. What? Or you weaken them. All monsters get -1 defense. Oh, nice. This is awesome. She'll give up this last die to get 1 more coin, and that's going to end her turn. Wait, before she ends her turn, she gets to level up. And she gets remove an undead monster from your room, which she's going to do so Travis doesn't have to deal with them. So she's going to remove this ghoul so that now she has a sword and 2 shields, which she can't use, but then Travis isn't blocked by this ghoul. And just so you guys see, Travis went to 5 because of the treasure card he played. Dungeon Master phase. The only thing that happens is this Cobalt moves into this room. That's it. Moving to round 13, we're drawing an evil card, but this could be it, you guys. This could be where we start going and hitting Melpheus. We have any player must pay 1 gold, or the active hero takes 1 wound for each room he enters. Psh, there we go. Makumba's taking care of that one. No bleeding for us. Don't forget, at the start of the turn, 1 orange die for damage and 1 green die for spawning. We're looking for swords, feet, or magic for spawning, and what we're not looking for damage is bow and arrows, feet, or sword. Let's see what we get. We were half lucky. The damage does no effect to us in this room, but we will be spawning a major monster. Let's see what we find. Oh, that looks gross. A 3/4. This is just a straight ogre. 3/4, and it ignores the first sword it has attack it. You can see that right here on the reference sheet. We'll place that ogre right here. Let's do Travis's turn. Come on, we need a magic. Oh yes, we have a magic. I actually think after looking at this, I'm just going to keep this as is. I'm not going to complain about that roll at all. First thing we have to do is encounter that kobold. The kobold only has 2 as its defense, or its health. So I think what we're going to do is just do a short sword and shield right off the bat. That does, we can convert that. Oh, he hasn't used his feet. We can convert that to 2 swords and 1 shield. We just defeated him, and he doesn't do any damage to us. See ya. And we get another treasure card. Heck yeah, 3 swords? This is what I like to see. We're then going to use our 2 feet to go moving along. Where to go, where to go? Let's go into the main room. 1 step, and now we're going to have to encounter 3 enemies. Gah! We have a dark ritual. Summons a major monster at the start of the combat. Shoots lightning bolts in the dungeon. So I think that when he fights, he gets to roll another one and shoot those lightning bolts, and that might potentially hit Travis or Makumba. I think. So let's do that, and let's do the spawning. We'll grab from here to get a major monster. Okay, and we have this orange die for shooting lightning bolts. Ooh, potions, and I don't know what the heck that is. This is a spear beastman. His only effect is he can be defeated by magic. And potion, we rolled that last time. Neither of our heroes are in a room with potions. Awesome! You can see no potion and no potion. And let's place our another monster. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies in here we have to fight. First thing we're going to do, use a magic to get a shield and 3 more coins. Okay? So we've got a total of 6 coins. We're going to use all 6 coins to do this ability twice. Since it has this repeat, we can move 1 monster up to 2 rooms, gain 2 symbols of your choice. We can do that 2 times. We're going to push both these major monsters 2 rooms back over here. Thanks, Travis. Our symbols we're going to get will be 2 shields. So we get 2 symbols of that, and then we'll do 2 bow and arrows. We've got 2 shields and 2 bow and arrows. Plus we have this shield, so that's 3 shields. So the 2 bow and arrows, we're going to take out the first Morpheus hit. Heck yeah. And then give us more XP, and we'll get a treasure for that. And then our 2 shields plus this, and then we'll drop this, which will give us another shield. It'll give us another coin back. And it's a bow and arrow. We take out this cultist, and the cultist doesn't hit us back because we hit him by range. We are getting close, you guys. This is awesome. We then have a potion here, and we're going to use that to heal ourselves. And that is all of our dice. But we get to roll, or we get to grab 2, and I'll say it again, 2 treasure cards. Here's our 2. We're almost through this deck. We're going to have to shuffle it again. Oh, greater heal. Not even on our turn we can give 2 potions, so 4 potions, or we can fully heal a hero on our turn. Oh my gosh, we are so set. We'll set Malaphias, who I called Morpheus. I don't know these names. It's got such a weird name. Malaphias is now here, but now he's a 4/6, and next time we're going to have to encounter him because we're ending in that room. But I still feel good. It is the Dungeon Masters phase. These 2 monsters move into this room. which is too bad for Makumba. I don't know what she's going to do on her return, but we'll figure it out. Let's move to turn 14 and draw our evil card. Ceiling Rupture! The active hero must choose take 2 wounds or lose their natural ability for this turn. Or not. We're going to avert evil. Ignore that. Sweet. Based on how I read the rules, because Malefius is now only on his red side, not his blue side, he doesn't shoot lightning bolts anymore. So this effect doesn't happen. So therefore, all we're going to do is spawn. One elite monster coming our way. This is a young dragon. All he does is ignores the first bow and arrow that is used against him, if any. Travis just can't be using any of those bows. Let's see what we get. We're actually going to keep all of these because that is awesome. And let's re-roll this one. It's a potion! Oh, we might be able to finish the game right here. First thing that's going to happen is Travis is going to play these 2 greater heals and heal Makumba by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we haven't used our feet. Sorry, I keep forgetting to flip that over. Next, Makumba is going to use these 3 coins and she's going to summon an undead monster. AKA a ghoul, because that's the one that she has to do. She's immediately going to give up the ghoul, though, to get a sword and 2 shields. So she already has a sword and 2 shields. And she has an additional health potion. Don't forget that. The Spear Beastman can be killed with 3 magic if you want. And the Ogre ignores the first sword that you use against him. She has 1 shield already. She's going to play this potion here to get a 2nd sword. Okay, guys, I got a little confused. I'm just going to fix it right now. So this is sword 3. So 1, 2 from that ghoul, 3 swords. We can take out this this beast with 3 swords. See ya. That should give us 1 treasure, but now we have to fight this ogre who is immune to 1 sword. So we're going to play this critical strike. That's going to give us 2 swords because he's ignoring 1 of them. We're going to play both of these. That's going to give us 2 more swords because of this ability. So that's 4 swords and 1 shield. And we're going to play this card, and I should have done this last time, but that's okay. Choose 1 room. All monsters in that room have -1 defense. So he only has 3 instead of a 4 as a defense, and so because of that, we have enough to take him out. Now he does 3 points of damage. We have 1 shield here, so we take 2 hits. We do still have 1 potion left over from that ghoul that we gave up, or that we spawned, so we'll go back to 5 because of this ability, our starting ability. Now we get to draw 2 treasure cards. These are the last 2 in the deck before I'd have to reshuffle. Oh, this is awesome. Dismiss and Sleep Spell. These are what we can use during our turn. So remove all monsters from a single room. That doesn't affect bosses. Choose 1 room. Ignore the Dungeon Master phase in that room. Yeah, we're going to be using this Dismiss. Oh, this is great. We have our 2 free feet. Let's use them. We're going to move ourselves in here and then immediately play Dismiss. Remove all monsters from a single room. So we'll get rid of this monster. Don't even have to deal with him. We now just have to fight the boss. On the red side, all he does is ignores any bow and arrow damage. We don't have any bow and arrows. This is great. Travis is going to give us 2 swords to play around with. So we've got 2 swords because he's playing it on our turn. We're then going to spend 3 money to spawn another ghoul. We'll place that ghoul here just so you guys can see it. We gain an additional potion. That's not really useful, but what we can do is get rid of this, remove the undead monster from your room, and we get a sword and 2 shields. So that's 3 swords. We then are going to discard this card, not going to use it, to gain 3 more swords. That's 6 swords with 2 shields. We attack Makumba. Oh, and we could do this, which would give us 2 more swords and another shield. So we might as well use the shield. He'll only hit us for 2, and we do 8 points of damage to him. Boom! And Malefius is no more. This is the only bad part about playing solo, is I have nobody to high five. Because that was awesome. Oh, man. Okay. That, my friends, is the end of Masmorra using the throne room. So feel free to check out the next video and you can see how I fare against in the sewers. Now, I've only ever played the throne room, and I'll be honest, I have won and lost about evenly in this room, but I've never had it come down to be that awesome at the end. Usually it's some sort of weird way I've won, but that was fun. That was a fun way to win the game. As you can see, I have all those treasure cards over there, and I've got the evil cards over there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shuffle the unused treasure cards. I'm not going to have them in the same order because then I know what they are. So you'll see different treasure cards, and the evil cards, I'm just going to keep drawing from the deck. There's tons left. So we'll see new evil cards as well in that playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to comment below if you want to win a copy of this, and thank you so much. Have a great day.